Wake up! Wake up, America! In fact, wake up Europe too. You're still sleeping in, for Christ's sake. Go to fucking work! Here it is. It's time. The best, the biggest show on locale, featuring the talent. The talent is here, everybody. How are you doing? Have a great morning. How are you doing, Batgirl?
I woke up today and I chose violence. I woke up in a fit of rage and spite, so I am fucking ready to take on today. Yes, Panic Pun with the 5. Bring the talent. We are bringing the talent to you this morning.
It's time.
Yes.
You've been up all night. For what is your problem? What you chose violence? What kind of violence did you commit?
Violence. Well, I haven't committed it yet. Not this early, but we'll see.
Why were you up all night? Why were you up all night?
Why was I up all night? Because motherfuckers be testing me. No, not my husband. Yeah. Not my husband. I love him. Other motherfuckers in my house. All right, let's just put it that way.
We should put cameras in here. We should put cameras in your house. Turn it into a fat camp or something like that.
It'll be like fish tank.
Fish tank or something like that. Yeah. Why do we steal? Why do we steal his bit? Sam Hides.
Yeah, right. I always thought that we should do a type of fish tank.
Fat tank.
Fat tank.
Cynical devil.
We need to do something like that. We need to do something like that with all the hosts together, just like 24/7 footage. Camera
I don't want to do that. That's for you guys. I, the talent, watch that and put it out and take it apart. I do not participate.
You're like, I'm good on that front.
No.
Keep me the fuck out of that shit.
I don't want goddamn Tina chasing me with her one tooth. I mean, that'd be very embarrassing.
She could probably chase you with her fake leg,
Oh, that's true. She can't run. I keep on thinking.
I actually drew a picture of her hitting Becky in the head with her fake foot. I'll have to find that for you.
There was
show it to you.
The two go. Becky got in a fight. There was like a hair pulling contest. I think I saw a clip of that. What was that about?
Yeah,
again?
Some shit at Fat Camp. It was her and Boxy. They were getting into it. They were not having a good time.
Becky Boop.
Nobody was having a good time with her there.
Becky Boop's really nuts, huh?
She's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, she is.
She's like one of the craziest bitches that I've ever seen. And I've dated a few crazy bitches.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's saying a lot.
I remember I had a real close friend, a lesbian, and she's sitting there bitching about her girlfriend. She's like, I tried to sit down with her. I tried to make a deal. I was like, what do I got to do to make you happy? I have no idea what's wrong. I was like, I know exactly what's wrong. What? You're dating a woman. That's the problem. Welcome to my world.
You'll never make her happy. That's the catch.
No, exactly. You're the one who chose to be a lesbian. Now you get to deal with all the girls. Just because someone becomes a lesbian doesn't mean they lose their femininity. Doesn't mean they lose their goal. No, yeah. But she doesn't make any sense. And then she says she wants to talk. And I say, okay, let's work this out. And then she pretends. Yeah, exactly. You're dating a woman. There you go.
Ladies, if you think that dating a woman is gonna make shit easier, you're wrong. Sorry.
You chose to date women. Now deal with it. But none of this makes any sense. She's not being rational. No kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Guys don't get to bitch about that. When they do, everybody laughs at them. So I'm gonna laugh at you too.
It's okay.
Beggy, they call her Beggy Boop. I don't know if I'm allowed to interview her, to be honest with you. I don't even know her whole story, so she's funny.
I can always give you the rundown sometime if you need to catch up on her lore, if you feel like it's necessary.
Has she been doing anything lately? I know she made a bunch of bullshit stories up about Rich. I know, they were like some kind of deep romantic relationship. That was just and I know Keem and Wings and Boogie all ran with it, but it was complete horseshit.
Yeah, it didn't turn out so well, that's for sure. And she's just been making everything worse for herself. I mean, she's really, really good at self-sabotaging.
Yeah, I can
And her
tell.
on her own now, outside of the universe, she isn't doing too well, honestly. Like viewer-wise and, money-wise.
Is she still
She's
streaming?
definitely fucked herself.
Is she
Yeah, I
still?
think so.
Oh, okay. I want to check. Send me some
She's doing
stuff.
horrible.
I want to check into that. Well, I like how she decided. I like how she decided. Like I could just do what Keems does and just snap my fingers as if.
Literally, she tried to steal his whole business model and everything, like the whole like Discord layout, how the show is ran. She literally tried to be like Keem 2.0. It's
Well,
really
here's
sad.
the thing: the business model will be stolen eventually. A business model is not like an IP or anything. There will be other
Right.
groups that come along and try something like this. Keem will always be the originator, though, and that's fine. But you've got to know what you're doing.
She does not. She does not know shit. People are saying that the BBU is apparently done
It's
as
done?
well. The whole Becky Boop universe. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it was never going to last
Look,
long.
Keemstar's been around like 15 years. Just the name alone. That's that.
Yeah,
You have to be
I can't
established.
imagine.
You can't just be a regular lolcow. You got to be established. The BBU. I know what I'll do.
Well, I mean,
I deserve more money, so I'll just take all the money for myself. Yeah, whatever.
it's my money and I need it now.
So anyway,
Motherfucker, what?
I heard some funny stuff happen.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
some
God,
funny
this
stuff.
looks
I'm looking at it right now.
This is fantastic. So
yeah, I don't think anybody missed this, and I'm so sorry if
So
you
let
did,
me
because
let me
this is amazing.
understand what happened. So he dresses up. Mom for breakfast. Thanks so much. So he dresses up like he's in the Village People YMCA with like gay
Yes.
chaps, the cop uniform. Fine with me. I don't care. I guess it's funny. He's trying to get a goal. It is kind of funny. He does look gay as a goose.
Thank you, Poke Gaga.
But apparently he has his Christian fundamentalist wacko group in the other room.
Yes, he is dressing up as a gay fun cop, gay party cop, while his religious, very religious friends are over visiting him. Well, he said he was supposed to entertain his guests.
Oh,
Is this not entertaining? Is this not entertainment?
I know what happened. He's like, hey, I'm on a big stream. And I'm like, the Christian group was like, let's come over and see you. And then he dresses up like a gay cop.
I know. Like,
so this went as well as you could imagine. This is too funny.
I hate all of you. I just need you to know how much I hate all of you. All right, fine.
It's not very Christian-esque.
Come in.
I know.
He just thinks they're gonna he's just doing sort of self-deprecating humiliation. He has no idea. No, I know. I'll bring a bunch of homophobes in, and then see how this goes. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, this will go over well. I'm sure they're gonna be really accepting.
God, what are you wearing?
Get it all out.
Oh no!
You can see her face. It goes from wow, that's crazy to like this is against God.
Oh yeah. What am I?
I cannot see this. I'm gonna take my glasses off because now I can't see. I've been
Serious?
Y'all.
You're both
Speechless right now.
not that bad. It's a big of a deal.
Yes, it is.
He just got kicked out of his group.
See who I am.
CD.
Are you kidding me?
All right, this might be a work. Pretty good work. I'm wondering if this is a work because there's nothing that happened that really says, and then Rastov comes in and says, I think you just got this might be scripted. Good script. Good script. Good script. I'm wondering because Rastov has to come in to narrate this. I'm a little skeptical of this. All right. But really funny. Great idea. I'm not like I'm not like I know a lot of people think, oh, Tommy's not going to talk about scripted stuff or he's not going to do scripted stuff. If it's funny, sure, I'll go along with it at least for a while. Yeah, this is funny.
recognize you. I don't.
They denounced him? Oh my god.
No, this is bullshit. I had no idea.
He's like, I'm calling it now.
This is bullshit. I'm glad we didn't. No, this is total bullshit. Yeah, this is absolutely.
All right,
At least I
all right.
rebuke him.
They rebuke him and
And then the sad face.
denounce him?
He's
What
so
the?
depressed.
Right. Does the chat with me on this? Hold on.
Yeah.
I think it's
Who-
yeah. Hold on. This is a
Who all thinks that?
good
this
work.
is,
By the way,
not
nothing against
scripted?
Rashed off of that show. That's a work. It was so obviously a work. And in fact, this is the question: is it a work?
I mean,
let's
like,
put that poll out there right now. Let's do it.
if it's true, if it's real, I mean, like, my argument is his outfit may have been sinful, but Jesus died for those sins
Yes.
to be made.
Yes. 90%. I mean, it is a little unfair because, once the host says no, okay, 13%, no, that's a work. Good work. Good work.
So my understanding with the
Actually,
goal,
bad work, good idea.
so they were doing a gifted membership goal for him to put on the cop outfit, but they didn't reach the gifted membership goal. Did somebody donate money to make up for the rest of it? Is that
Who
what
cares? I don't know. I wanna
I've
watch-
been gathering?
I want to watch this. I don't care. No money talk. We don't do money.
TD, are they
Are you proud
mad?
of yourself?
TD, are they really mad at you?
Oh my god!
Are you proud of yourself?
What?
Oh, this is such a work.
Holy fuck! I'm sorry.
Are you
See-
proud of yourself? Answer the question! Are you proud
Oh yeah, come on.
of yourself? Answer me right the hell now!
Good.
I
Really
mean,
bad. I feel really guilty.
Yeah, of course. What happened? We couldn't really hear you properly.
You heard the whole thing. Don't even front.
No, your microphone didn't.
crap
These
of it.
microphones don't pick up like room noise like that. So like we heard bits and pieces. I heard the word denounce and
someone say
rebuke.
Nobody heard anything, and you came in and narrated the whole thing. I guess he's been kicked out of his group.
No, I heard that one chick be like, "Oh my god, I need to take off my glasses." Like she used to go bleach her eyes after witnessing this shit.
And
Yeah, I would rebuke.
They just threw me out of the group.
what? No, they didn't.
No, they did that quickly.
They didn't throw you out of the group. They didn't throw you out of the group. It's fine. It's totally fine. They're not going to
Get
throw
off
you out
here.
of the group.
When
How do you know, Fatso?
you get off here, tell them that it's basically the workhouse
One
from
second.
the
Super
1700s.
chatted $19.99. They are bad finest. 100 emoji, 100 emoji, 100 emoji.
They didn't kick you
I
out,
mean-
bro. It's fine. It's totally fine. They're probably just fucking with you.
They're just shocked.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I need to have a long, hard think about how long I'm staying in this universe. Finish the
I'm surprised, like, they didn't just, like, kick him out of his own house. You know what I mean?
He ain't
You're
kick
like,
anything.
all right.
He
Yeah.
ain't kick
Just go.
anything. He ain't kick anything. This is he got his group to go in and do this. This is completely planned on both ends, probably all weekend.
show yourself.
I hope
Bye.
so.
Wait.
Me too. Actually, no. I hope he got kicked out of his group. That's funnier.
To pull this kind of shit, and he gets to pull this shit all the time, and I'm getting in trouble because I'm a couple minutes late, but he gets to leave whenever the fuck he wants.
Check the script.
He had every reason
A
to
couple
leave.
of his friends didn't
There's
sound
no
too
way
mad,
they kicked
but
him out of that group. There's no way. There's no way they
dude,
kicked
those-
him out.
The men sounded mad. I heard men say,
You can tell by that there's no way, and they're just kind of all over the place. The script is now over, right? And now it's kind of up to them to act on their own. And just the acting and seeing miffed by the whole thing is not sincere. Also, normally in a situation like this, they wouldn't be taken dead seriously. They'd be laughing. Like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Yeah, see, exactly. That does the emotions don't add up.
sounding
This
mad,
is
and
so
one
all
woman
over the
sounding mad, but
place.
there was like two women that were kind of like, "What's going on?" So I don't know.
And how did they get, like, I heard him too. How did they get so much more out of it than I did? And then all of a sudden he comes in, they kicked him out of his group. Wait a minute, I can't, they're whispering. The one girl took
I
her
know,
glasses
you
off.
barely hear.
He took her glasses off. Oh, like, I know what's going on. Now he's saying he doesn't know it. Now he's saying he didn't get kicked out of the group. They don't know what to do. The script ran out.
They don't watch the
Thank you,
show.
Okay, God,
Oh,
God,
fuck.
sure.
Womp said, I guess they didn't hear about the last group that kicked CD out. Oh my god, that's
Oh, is this an ongoing gag that they do?
Yes, because yesterday they were still going on about it. You should have seen how miserable CD was yesterday. Yes, during this stream.
You
Also, I
gaslit
have
me
that
into putting
same sweater that Sweet Tea has on.
Freddie Krueger. That's Freddie Krueger, right?
that outfit on when the goal
Hot
wasn't met.
Topic.
Just
What?
because Nail dropped $300 for
Whoa,
us.
whoa.
So
I
don't
didn't gaslight. I didn't
off.
gaslight you. I did not gaslight you. Okay, I didn't fucking gaslight
You've
you.
been gaslighting me since I got
I
here.
agree with
Don't even
Rastov
start.
on this.
Sweet Tea's on my side, bro.
Because
You know what gaslighting means?
Oh,
the guy
great.
donated.
It's
He thought
thrown
that it
about
was
very
going
loosely.
towards the cop. He made it clear he thought it was going
He
towards the cop
specifically
outfit.
said in the chat that YouTube wasn't letting him gift members and it wasn't letting him crown. So he said that he would drop fucking $250 dono, and he dropped a $300 instead. Right?
The order of operation should still not be Rastov suggests something, CD-ROM says no, and Rastov goes, cool, we're making it a goal.
Have you met Keem
That's
before?
not
That's
how this
literally
works.
I learned from him. That's what he did to me.
Doesn't he talk about the getting kicked out of the group?
He should at some point, but he's so sad during
No,
this
he's
whole
not.
fucking episode.
I'm sad that this was a work.
You're like, I wanted it to be real,
Yeah.
damn it.
It's fucking hysterical.
People.
You and
Oh,
I-
my goodness. Well,
You and I are very clearly learning the wrong life lessons here. Okay?
Is that all they talk about over there? Is money and how to get?
well, you know what's funny? I mean, Rastov, he was shitting on live for talking about money and everything, and then I mean, he does the same.
Well, we can't even
shit.
we can't even put a goal in because they won't give us this is too funny.
We don't have access.
access
We
to
don't have the
gold.
power. We're powerless. But yeah, did I tell you about that Radio Sega group that also kicked CD out because he was in the LCU?
No, do you have it?
But
no.
well, Radio Sega, just to put it very briefly, they're like a podcasting type of network where they have a bunch of shows running, and he was on one of the shows. I don't think he was getting paid to do this, mind you, as well. But these people that ran Radio Sega, they found out that he was in the LCU and was associated with Keemstar, so they messaged him personally and said hey, we can't have you in our community anymore. You know what I mean? We just got cut ties with you. We don't want any association with Keem. And then we later found out that two of those guys were into furry shit and brony shit. And I'm pretty sure lolly stuff too.
Yeah, no wonder you got kicked
They
out.
were into some creepy ass shit.
Yeah, they
so
could-
it's
they
probably best that
probably-
he's not with those people
They
anymore.
probably they didn't want to be used as content. It's probably a good move. It's like those guys that do what's the thing with the VR chat guys.
Oh,
They don't want to
yeah.
be. They don't want to be
Oh
used
my
as
God.
content too. They want to be. Even though it's impossible not to because they're ridiculously
Yeah,
funny.
all of that shit.
I don't wanna
is
hear these
fucking
guys-
cringe.
I don't want to hear these guys talking about money.
Let me tell you,
Speaking of money,
Super chatted $25.79. Here is my weekly contribution to the Do Not Fire Anyone from Cafe Fund. Hope you beat test soon on the leaderboard.
thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well,
You're keeping us employed.
the
Thank you
cat-
very much.
The cafe behind the scenes team is still. I guess you guys were all worried I was going to can everybody. Let's talk about
Oh, what,
that.
the docket team?
Yeah, the docket team was worried I was going to can everybody. Isn't that wild?
Oh, I think yeah, maybe they were a little scared. They didn't know.
They thought I was
going
gonna
to
bring an SFTP
all of
people,
the
wow.
changes.
How
that
stupid
were
was
gonna
I don't
happen.
even. I have no idea what's going on. Right? I need to learn. First thing I could do: fire everybody that knows what they're doing. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's
get
brilliant.
rid of all the people that built this up. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would have been absolutely the stupidest thing I could do. But you know what? But that would be
Well, they're
something.
great.
You know, I've worked for companies before that do that. They fire all the they fire the entire infrastructure, stick their own people in, and then yell at all the people that are left behind. Why doesn't this work? Well, you fired the people that were our bosses.
Yeah,
I
they
would've-
know the flow. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'd be
They're
dumb.
pretty fucking great at what they do. So
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate our fucking docket team so much. They're
Absolutely.
amazing.
So far, so good. Hope they're not my
Yes,
extension,
they're
but,
killing it.
All right. So Keem had a big thing about what I guess. Well, let's do this first. So
We need to get our fucking shit together.
somebody
Everybody needs to lock the fuck in.
Somebody got in trouble. Keem comes back.
Yeah, Nightmare.
Yeah. So Nightmare wanted to do a game stream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, this isn't like
didn't do it?
it's not a gaming stream. This is like a bit that he's been doing. You pay like $10, I think. Yeah, you can see at the bottom of the screen. You pay $10 to name a duck in this little like virtual game. It's just as a segment, like while he does the show. They do it like in between. And then I think you like spin a wheel, and then if it lands on a duck, I think then you get to name it or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. You get to name ducks, and then they go around in this little pond. I don't know. I think it'd be cooler if they like battled each other. If they had like little duck battles, you know, with like little weapons and shit, and they were like going at each other, or like, you know, like little pirate ships or something. I don't know, something fucking cool like that would be sick.
I don't know what the hell this is. Oh wait a minute. Okay, that's the game.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, because I fucking mute it when no one's in. That's why. That's my bad.
Why? You need to mute it for what? For what? For what purpose? Just like we need to have all these flashing things on screen. Like, dude, you are not. You guys. Dude, this bullshit, dude.
This is real.
You're not focused on content at
What?
all.
I'm literally reacting to the fucking Jim Crow thing, dude. What the fuck?
Oh my god. You're gonna give me a fucking heart attack, Nightmare. Like, you don't get it. You've been here forever. Forever. Okay. They're still saying no sound. I still have no sound.
No, it's there. It's just on a fucking delay. You're coming through.
You've been here forever. All right, I'm listening to Reaper. I'm in the woods. I'm marking trees that I need to take
Mine is never to do anything on the weekend.
down for my new roads and whatnot. They're talking about interesting stuff. I'm just enjoying my work, right? And then all of a sudden it switches over to Dawson got a duck. This is the odd.
Nightmare. I feel so bad. Oh my god, because like I think it's a cute idea, but like I feel so bad. I didn't see this. I have not seen this yet.
Oh god.
I knew that he got absolutely shit on for this, but I haven't actually seen him coming on like that.
I think DSP is gonna take this whole bit. I mean, this is a good idea.
Oh my god, yeah, he's like, I can finally make more than $2 on a fucking stream. Yes. Across all platforms.
I feel bad for him.
Leo, I hear in my ear. Yeah, huge ass got a duck.
My goodness. I can't. This is amazing.
Oh, there your duck goes. But that is not a show. This is not interesting. If you have any new people that ever click on this show and you're fucking.
It must be funny because the world is weird. I mean, they have ASMR channels. Imagine if this is the most popular. Like everybody's working hard to come up with bits and do stuff, and then the duck thing completely steamrolls everyone.
Yeah, right. Dude, I've seen. Speaking of ASMR, like people, I've seen so many of them getting like pissed off to no end and infuriated while doing live streams because nobody is fucking donating and they're all getting tired of it. And they're just like, come on guys, like come on, I'll only go for so long, like, but I need you guys to support me. I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to wrap it the fuck up.
I don't know. My thing is, if you like what I'm doing, give us money. Money. I want money. If you're not, we're gonna be gone.
Around with the duck shit, like they're gonna leave, bro. Like I don't know what we're doing with this duck stuff. And then the fans can say, like, oh, dude, I love this. I love this. I love this. I'll tell you what, fucking Magic Tech is not going to be a member. He's not giving you $5, but he'll tune in to see what this show is about. And he does not give a fuck about a goddamn duck. Every single gray person in this chat don't give a flying fuck about this fucking duck, dude. I think you, Dawson and Huge Ass, should go over to your personal channel where you can all finger each other's buttholes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
you're talking about ducks.
He's like, stick it where the sun doesn't
In
shine.
the 80s,
Okay.
there used to be, there's like, I don't know, when people say, I don't know, do people still say fucking A? And I don't do that anymore. But
Fucking A.
fuck a duck. Fucking A, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you
Fuck a duck.
You in your
Bro,
fucking
they fucking donated for it, so I fucking spun the wheel. That's what I've been doing, and then I fucking moved
Yeah,
on.
I can see from his perspective too a little bit. Like, you want me to make money? I'm making money. What do you want? I have the hardest time slot. I figured out a way to make money. You're coming in and yelling at me.
He's like, please spare me.
He's sitting there yelling at him. That's so funny.
On, what do you fucking do?
fucking parasocial relationship
fuck me with
with
this
the fucking
parasocial.
donator.
Do you know what fucking parasocial means, Pimp?
Uh-oh.
Bro, you're doing a show.
Yeah,
you're
no
doing...
shit, motherfucker. And I've been fucking doing a show.
Oh, wow, we were. This got a little testy.
The duck thing was referenced for like fucking 3 minutes.
This is way better than a fake Christian thing. You know what? They should have
You're
sold
like,
it,
I like this shit more.
Yeah, I like this stuff much better. It's much more real.
Spun the fucking wheel and we moved on.
Here, you're doing
You got a duck.
content, a show. You're not a fucking Twitch streamer, you fucking retard. Twitch streamers, they came up on Twitch and
I am never doing anything in the weekend unless I'm totally locked in. And that's when I'm not locked in, the weekend.
they sit there for 8 hours a day and they're best friends with people in the chat.
We're going to do it like we do in SFTP. If something's like crushing, then we'll do a show.
That's not what
How
you're
the
doing.
fuck am I best friends with people by literally doing what the fucking dono goal is? What the fuck are you talking about?
Infuriating. You're infuriating and you still think you're right. No, you are doing a show. This is why I don't want you hanging out in the fucking VC all
What the
day.
fuck is the VC got? No.
Oh my god!
Hey, let me help you. This is Knightmare. It's Roger. Yes, that's it. That's all you have to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's one thing. I would totally stick up for him. Is like I don't like. Well, I essentially he is doing that. Like I like if Keen came in and upended the show, and I don't like this, and I really started nitpicking him in the middle of the show, that would be unfair. He doesn't like this whole concept, this sort of Twitch stream concept. Yeah, I get that.
He's not a huge fan.
And I'm not
of it,
against
but I
telling Keem to go fuck. Believe me, all right. But this is, I don't think this is a time. You got to pick your spots.
You gotta pick your
Dude, you're
battles
pissing me off.
wisely.
Oh, no, like, what the fuck is the VC? You got to do anything.
Show, develop a fucking.
Yeah, see, they want that's like. Here's the thing about this lol count thing, and
What?
all right, SFTP was always a show, not a stream. I'm not really a streamer. I always thought of it because I didn't grow up in the stream. I'm not your age. I didn't grow up. I would want to do Howard Stern, this, that, and the other thing. Knightmare grew up, in fairness to him, in the streamer age, so he's doing a stream.
Yeah.
What
He
Keem
is
has set
more like
up,
Twitch streamer-esque.
what Keem has set up is a show. That's
Right.
the idea. That's the show. So in fairness to Knightmare, he's just thinking, well, I'm earning money. That's what you're supposed to do as a streamer. Yes,
Yeah.
kind of. And this is a stream, but it's a show. This is more a radio thing. And I like it because that's what I want. That's what probably kept my growth from happening on YouTube because I had this old mentality. Now that's why I love this universe because it's kind of the old stuff mixed in with the new. And I don't think he understands that. In fairness to Knightmare, because I don't know. I don't have a problem with him. He seems all right.
Show.
I literally been covering content, dickhead. I fucking covered the PlayStation 6. I've covered fucking King Cobra passing. I've also fucking covered a bit of fucking live as well. I've gone into the Jim Crow fucking test. We've been reading that out. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why do
He just told you. I don't want you sitting there naming ducks. See, and he's probably confused, like I'm earning money for the thing.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people fucking donated for that too. I mean, there's a shit ton of ducks in there from what I can see. So, I mean, when he's like,
Yeah,
nobody
he's
fucking
confused.
cares about the ducks. I mean, like,
'cause he
obviously enough
wants you
people
guys
do to
doing
make it the entire show.
Yeah, he's figuring like how many hours did he stream this stuff? Like 6, 7?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know, but I can check. I think did he stream? Was that yesterday? No, they did the like breathalyzer test yesterday. Did you hear about
When he
that?
did it, no. How long did they stream the ducks? You trying to take me to somewhere else?
This stream is 3 hours. This was part of it. Oh, and then there was also 12 hours? He streamed for like 15 hours?
He's pissed off because he worked hard.
Yes. I mean, yeah, 15 hours. It's a long time
It
to
is a long
stream.
time.
I can't fault him
It's
for that.
terribly funny.
Why do all the gray people agree with me? All the gray people agree with me.
Fuck
The
you, Elsie. I
only
thought you said the audience was retarded, Keem.
The only one that's gonna fucking disagree with me are the people that you're fingering their fucking buttholes for fucking donuts. Oh, look at your little duck. Look at your
Purple
little duck.
Flurp 68 super chatted $10. Quack quack quack.
No fucking gray motherfucker, no gray name motherfucker in here agrees with you, Nightmare. Your shit sucks. It's boring.
What do you want me to do then, mate? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to
Turn it off. That's what he wants you to do.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
do? Fucking clothes or some shit?
Do stay fucking show. Do it show.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know the difference. He doesn't. He's too young. I feel for him, and I'm not just doing this to kind of placate both. He doesn't know what a show is. It's beyond
I
comprehension.
don't know where your mama is.
Like
Where's
we just
his-
what
where's
we
his
what we do.
sidekick?
We just spent the last 2 hours going all the content we were going to cover, all the situations we were going to cover if that fell out, and then there's always the organic stuff that might happen. Like that's
right.
putting a show together, an idea. We're also talking about future bits, like making fun of
Yes.
murder victims. Like that's the show. He doesn't know that he's a streamer. You know.
No,
He
but
doesn't-
I mean, I do like Nightmare. He has his moments where
I'm
you
not-
know,
I'm not
he's, like,
bashing the
really,
guy.
really killing it.
He's
yeah,
he's
no, I
utterly
know.
confused, and I get it. He's a younger,
the
he's a
criticism
Gen,
is valid.
he's a millennial Gen Zer, and they grew up with this stuff. There's no show when you watch XQC. There's no show when you watch Ninja. You watch them stream. They like talk show. I mean, how many talk shows did Nightmare grow up listening to?
I don't know.
I mean, like,
I have
probably
to ask him.
zero. I know since I moved to Europe, talk shows are way more popular in New York than they are here in
Oh,
Europe.
really?
The only talk show that I'm mildly familiar with is a show that's actually on YouTube and the radio in London, and it's about soccer all morning. That's it.
Hey.
That's
I don't
it.
know much about soccer.
Well, yeah,
that would
it's a
not be
big
up my
popular-
alley.
World's most popular sport, crazy popular in England. Thanks so much, Wrecking. King Rat, excuse me.
Thank
That's my
you.
dyslexia.
King Rat. Yeah, he's not always cracked up to be. That's funny.
That's funny.
Aw.
Oh, this
Well,
goes
the
right.
duck game
Oh, so this is
wasn't.
it's the same stream. This goes right to 2019. Okay, hold on.
Win! You fucking chicken! I've literally been fucking reacting to shit!
I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. This is not a show. This is
This
you
is two people that just don't understand each other. That's so funny.
fucking
don't think we
around
ever
with your
will.
little favorites that give you fucking.
They don't understand. He's like, I'm making money for you. Who gives a fuck? I'm
Like,
you hired me as a
this is
streamer.
what
And Keem's saying you need to put in a show, and he's no idea. Like, he's no idea. Like, this is hysterical.
Gifted
What are you
members.
about? Are you
all this
fucking
is-
high? Like, genuinely,
I'm-
like...
Okay, keep it up, keep it up. If you don't lock
Yeah, see, he's taking this as like disrespect.
No, he's
in
so
soon
like
enough, I'm gonna
genuinely
ban
hurt
the
by
ducks. I'm
this.
gonna ban VCs. I'm gonna ban everything. Your job every day is to produce a show, not a hanger.
To him, it is a show.
I've been reacting to shit! You
I'm reacting to stuff.
fucking clown! What are you talking about?
I love when Nightmare and Keem go at each other because
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit
funny.
is
Of
course you
fucking
fucking are.
hilarious.
They should have a
What the fuck
podcast.
are you on about, you clown? They're just in the fucking background.
No, he doesn't get it.
What the fuck are you talking about, like?
Hey, by the way, big ass, you got a dog. You know.
Stop disrespecting the boss. I will. I'm not disrespecting the boss. I'm fucking calling him an idiot because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about right now.
No, you both don't know. It's a generational gap. That this
not
is really
understanding
funny.
each other.
This is literally a generation. It's like nobody's fault. This is a generational gap. This fun. That's funny.
No,
Fucking
it is.
2 minutes of ducks. I span the wheel and we're literally fucking talking about fucking other shit.
Look at all these goddamn ducks, Keem. What the hell's the matter with you?
Dumb,
They're
man.
ducks.
I
That's
actually
funny.
fuck-
Shut up.
Whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
What am I supposed to react to? Because apparently the Jim Crow thing is reference to ducks and fingering viewers' assholes. So what am I supposed to fucking react to? Someone explain to me.
Somebody explained to you. Sure.
Fucking A, man. What a fucking...
So that was yeah. Fuck it. Oh, you said fucking A.
Oh, we got
What a dick
raided
move.
by
People-
somebody.
So people still say
Meow?
that. What's that?
Oh, thank you. We got raided by somebody. Somebody sent their viewers over to
Wow.
us. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Go.
Keem is tight, though. What I don't do. I don't know why his fucking tightness, to be honest. All I know is he being fucking dumb as fuck right now.
Nah. And this guy has
toy-
this
like a
guy has
toy
like this guy has the tough time slot, right?
Well, test goes on. What time do they go on? 11 to 2.
Yeah. 11.
So they're on for 3 hours.
11 to 2 is not bad.
I mean, that's not
the
a
worst.
bad
That's not-
time
nah, that's
slot.
not a
No,
bad time
no.
slot. Okay.
They have a pretty good one.
Not like Aussie.
Fucking A. You just pissed because I fucking called you out for fucking sweeping yesterday, pimp. Simple as. Fucking can't be asked, bro.
By the way, Jim Bob, you have a duck.
Right now. I do a little paper flip. See, now you just put me off my fucking flow as well. I got fucking loads of shit to react to.
Like ducks.
And I just can't. Oh, fuck you, dude. Like, for real, like.
These just two people don't get each other. It's funny. Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm so pissed that you called me out for sweeping. I must get my revenge.
Yeah, you must be, though, because you're being a dickhead. Because, like, you clearly haven't watched the fucking show.
Yep, I'm sweeping for Billy, and I'm upset because you pressed me, and I must come in and bully your ducks. That's what's going on.
He's just lit up a cigarette.
Fucking come
Fuck, you know what?
Fuck,
I'm actually starting to love this guy. You know what? Fuck this.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is. I like this guy.
Boom, done.
This guy's a working class hero. Nightmare.
Right.
Nightmare.
Absolutely.
It couldn't possibly be that I've been saying that we need to stop doing hangouts and do a show for the beginning of time. It couldn't be that.
I just told you the shit I've covered in half an hour. And
Now he's also saying that he covered actual stuff, and now he's doing this stuff. I don't think. I think what Keem's saying, and maybe he should express this a little better. I don't want you streaming endlessly. So he probably did a show in the beginning. You know,
Well, I don't know.
And now
Literally
now he's switched to like, the way he sees it. All right, I'll do a show. I'll react to this. I'll talk about that, and then I'll do the ducks.
Well, I can't even think about anything else that he talked about during that whole 15-hour stream.
Oh, really?
I don't fucking.
Yeah, and that's all. And that's all
you.
Keem knows. That's all Keem knows. All Keem knows is ducks. Maybe
Right.
we're asking a little too much of the universe as far as support. You know, I think that's where he's coming from. And this guy's like, I'm working hard. I'm sacrificing my weekend.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
probably
I'm rising and grinding for 15 hours doing this shit
that's
for
the way
you,
I
dog.
say it, yeah.
hanging out. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm salty, Nightmare. I'm so salty. You called me out for sweeping.
You must be, like, legit, because I literally, as you joined, I was just finishing my fucking covering of the Jim Crow test.
Does he speak Welsh? I wonder if he does. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
fluently?
I don't know fluently, but I've heard him say a few phrases.
Oh, really?
Before.
I'm really interested in Gaelic and all that stuff. That's really cool. But, well, from what I understand, Scotch Gaelic is different than Irish Gaelic than is different than Welsh Gaelic. They can't even understand each other. So I don't even know why they call it Gaelic. No.
It's
That's really interesting to me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nightmare, just so you know, I am so salty
I have Celtic roots. All that stuff interests me.
that you called me out for sweeping. I'm this salty that I deleted your VC. It's
Go,
gone
you know,
now.
fuck it, fair. I just don't care anymore. Take the
Yep,
fucking VC. That's fucking dumb as fuck. If you're gonna blame the VC, that's good on you, pimp.
You know what'll happen if Keem sees less money next month because nobody's been selling ducks? We'll be all selling ducks.
I know we're gonna have to all get our shit to sell.
Yeah, make us work 6 days a week.
We could
because
sell
you
coffee beans.
Yeah.
We could name coffee beans.
They're really great. Get our coffee. I love it.
Called me out for sweeping for Billy.
Yeah,
I'm
you did
butthurt.
though.
And now that this is my reality, I'm gonna act butthurt. I'm gonna act.
He's Eddie.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Mr. fucking cool, Mr. Celtic Welshman with the tattoos was virtue signaling over Billy.
Oh, well, I mean, if you really don't want to, we don't have to look at it, but we could always look over the breathalyzer shit that they did yesterday, because Knightmare was so adamant on, like pushing the fact that like there was no way for Billy's body
Yeah, all that.
not,
That's all I care. I don't give a shit about all the details. So he was pushing at Billy, Mr. Cool Guy? Really?
Yeah. Knightmare was pushing against Billy and everything, but they came to a truce yesterday. They came to an understanding, so I think everything's okay now. I think that beef has been squashed. They're not fighting anymore.
I don't know. Like, what's with this cancel culture horse shit that's kind of in the inside everybody at the locale CEO? Has anybody else noticed that? Does everybody just want to
cancel?
cancel? Well, no. The cancel culture within the LCU. Has anybody noticed this? Am I the only one? Am I alone in this world? There does seem to be a little cancel culture going on. Yeah, I've noticed too. Everybody thinks if they cancel the other one, they're going to get the other guy's money. You know?
It depends. It depends on what you do and like how you go about what you did. If that makes sense.
That's terrible.
Like,
No, you're supposed to be doing comedy shows and making people laugh. We're going to cancel each other. It's gay.
Well, I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm just explaining what I've seen happen and take place. So,
look, if you want to kill Billy out. But if you're going to make that your identity, your show, oh God, get over yourself, please.
Yeah.
My God.
No.
Did he drive drunk? Probably. Call the police. Oh no, I don't know. I'm gonna you're sweeping for Billy. Get out of here. Oh my God.
I feel like it's redeemable though. You know what I mean? Because we had
it's redeemable. It's like did he kill a family of 5? I mean, really? How about use it for content? Like this. So what's the better content? Shame. We're coming up with a bunch of you're an idiot for getting in a car. I don't get it. Shame, Billy. Shame. We're the bunch of cool guys. We're the little account universe. We can say what we want. Shame. What are you, a bunch of Christian fundamentalist wackos?
It's like Boogie, faking cancer and then having to.
And what did they do with that? They turn it into incredible content. In fact, you and me have a job for it. And by the way, I happened to be there during that time, and they were all debating, I guess we got to fire Boogie because we don't want to seem like we're making money on faking cancer. Make money on faking cancer!
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Fine. It's supposed to be a wacky world. Not some thing like, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. My uncle died of cancer. So did mine. Shut up! Please shut up. Oh, my grandmother died of cancer. No kidding. Everybody's grandmother dies of cancer eventually. You can't do that. Yes, we can. Yes. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not above it. And by the way, Gidgey, when your pets die, I'm goofing on you. You can't do. Yes, I can, Gidgey. Dead cats, dead dogs, dead snails, dead horses. Your game, especially if you cry about it. Oh my God! Everybody's the lol cow universe. You can't talk about that. That's going too far. CD-ROM. I'm going to say a bunch of nasty things about Christians. Get used to it. My deal is, if it's funny, then it's good. That's it. And I think a lot of other people in this universe have to come to that conclusion. If it's funny, it's good. Yes, I know there's an entire market out there that pearl clutching and shaming. It does make money. It doesn't, but it sucks and it's lame and it'll lead to a cancel culture on this network. You could do here's another thing. It takes no talent. None. No talent at all to sit there and say bad boy, bad girl. The way I see it, you're paying me to make people laugh. You're not paying me to tell you about Palestine and Gaza and Israel.
I get where you're coming from. I totally do, because we can always goof and gaff around. It's fun. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, it's not fun. You know what's funny? You're a bad person. Maybe you should be fired. That's not funny. That's lame. That sucks. That is done by untalented people that know they can create drama, and that'll bring people to watch them. And you know what happens with that? When you defeat the person and they get clipped, guess who's the next target? You. You're going to get next. Because everybody's going to turn this. Yeah, of course. Everybody's just going to try to get, somebody's going to try to get Rast off, and then somebody's going to try to get that. The next one, it's fantastic. Well, I bet everybody's whispering Keem's ear. Batgirl, she said something about Brantley. How much you want to bet that's going on?
Jesus Christ.
That's lame. What is this, a fucking sewing circle? Are we a bunch of women in here? Everyone?
Is this a book club?
A book club's twice as cool. At least you learn something.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
I never heard about it.
Have you ever been to book club before?
Well, when I had to in school.
Yeah, I was forced
I never understood the purpose of book club. If I want a book, I'll go to the library, take out a book.
I know. It's been forever since I've actually fucking read. I need to go outside and touch grass and read a fucking book.
Stop virtue signaling on the LCO. Stop trying to get people suspended on the LCU. You know what? If you guys want to end this, here's what you do. I'll teach you right now their LCU. Start shaming the people, the hosts that are doing this shit. Because you know why they're doing it. You know exactly why they're doing it. They have outside beefs. Start shaming that. I'm like, hey, you know what? Is it somebody goes on and on and on and on about this is a danger to the community and this is not a good place to put the lolcow live universe in. And you know what you do? You go, come on, you know what, Rastov, knock it off. You do that, it'll like that, because it's all about money at the end of the fucking day. You know, like Knightmare. All right, yeah, you made your point. Now we're just trying to cancel somebody. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't like that shit. Like, I don't.
Oh,
like
Gizzy said the N-word.
Like, it's literally a universe of lol cows. Like, you can't really be that surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Shit like
Well, I
that's
suppose.
happening.
Oh, they're probably gonna do it anyway. But if the audience, if the audience itself knows that's friggin' lame, I know what you're doing. It's one thing to sit there and come out and say, yeah, I think Billy did was really irresponsible, making a couple jokes about it. But then to take it to the next, like take it to the next level and say anybody, like, I don't give a fuck. Does that mean you know what? I don't. You know, here's the thing. Put it in big fucking lights. I don't care what Billy did. I don't give a shit. He was probably drunk. How's that grab you? I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't care. He's so big and fucking fat, he probably wasn't drunk. But you know what? When you pass and Knightmare looks like he's an expert in breathalyzers, to be honest with you, judging by his appearance. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You know what?
Oh,
if he would have, what? Tommy C is short for Thomas Cook. Yeah, that's what
it's true.
It's Crooks, by the way. The guy who shot Trump.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, let me check the poll real quick. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, we got over 300 votes. What are
300 votes? Is it a work?
69%.
Not as well. Okay, so 60-30. Not 100. Not everybody's 100% on it. All right, that's it. There's your poll. There's your poll.
Well, more people think that it's fake, but Rastov, he was saying that CD's autism makes it hard to believe it. What are your thoughts on that?
You're the one. Wait a minute. You're the one that tipped me off. You started narrating before we got the story out. That's why I knew it was a work. It was you. It wasn't CD-ROM. But of course,
maybe.
All right. Here was the other thing that kind of tipped me off. This is actually kind of funny. It was this.
Okay. The ultra sad face, the face of pure and utter fucking defeat.
I just got kicked out. I just got kicked out. Get the fuck out of here. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, first Radio Sega, now this. You know what is next? He was literally contemplating like his time here in the LCU. He's like, I don't even know if I want to do this shit anymore. And I'm like,
Rastov's version for accepting accountability. I'm so sick of people accepting accountability. What did Rastov do? I don't want to. Well, that guy don't.
What accountability for like
accountability for what?
Over?
Accountability for what? For making a bit? For a bit? Oh, maybe that guy. Accountability for a bit? Why should Rastov be accountable for a bit?
What, the bit of him like?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That guy donates before. I was gonna single him out in chat. I'm not doing that. He gives us money.
I mean, CD could have said no. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like the CD not have a voice for himself?
No. Let's see. Here we go.
At Drama Alert Super Chatted $19.99. Dear viewers, save this show. Everyone's gift 5 members. I'm laughing my butt off. Almost crashed the Cybertruck drunk on Lolco Cafe.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, boss.
Dang it. Thanks, boss.
Oh, maybe for scamming fans for the tattoo, because people paid for him to get a tattoo when he was on Lolcow Live. But Keem said, don't worry about it. You don't have to get it since you're being moved off of the show.
All right,
but
so it's a
people
different
still paid
thing.
for it. So I feel like he still has to get something. He still has to get a tattoo of something.
All right.
People fucking paid for me to get a tattoo of the Lolcow Cafe logo.
Oh my God. Look at that monster. Show me that thing. Oh my God. What is the matter with you, woman?
A lot. There's a lot of things going on with me. Why did you tell?
Why did you do that to your? What did your dad say?
What's a father? I hardly know her.
All right. I'm your father.
What?
I'm gonna. We're gonna play. Show me the young lady. I want to see what's on your arm. Let me see that thing. Let me see
this
it.
again?
Did I raise you for you to ink your arm, to deface your body? Young lady, explain yourself.
I have a lot of problems. I mean, I thought you would know.
No, I raised you. I raised you right. I only went to the bar 3 times a week when I cut it down from 5. So I don't want to hear any bullshit.
I know, and you took me with you every time. What did you expect? I was gonna catch on eventually.
That's a good answer.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
I gave you peanuts. The whole time. Peanuts and Doritos.
That's all I needed to become who I am now. I harbored the power of the peanuts.
I'm ashamed. We should start telling everybody you're my daughter. And there's like a little thing. We had a bit on SFTP.
You adopted me.
Yeah, no. I drove through Pennsylvania. Like, wait a minute. How old are you?
That was my make-a-wish.
How old
to
are you?
have a dad. I'm 26.
26? All right. 26. Yeah. Let's see. Let me do the math. 26 minus 49. Or 40. Yeah, okay. 49 minus. Well,
my mother's like 45.
Yeah, I would have been a kid. I would have been 23. Yeah,
you're definitely old enough to be my dad.
Yeah, I am, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Hey, it adds to the bit.
It sucks getting. Actually, I would have been 22 because I'm actually currently 48. So yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, your birthday's coming up, isn't it?
I gave you peanuts. I gave you peanuts at the bar. Don't say I didn't pay attention. I said I'm gonna watch the game. Stay right here. Here's some peanuts. Now, Daddy's gonna go have a drink.
I was like, I will find my way to one too. I will follow in my father's footsteps. Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Yeah, math is hard. Doing my head, absolutely. I have to write it down.
Dude, I fucking hate math so much.
You're a girl. Of course you hate math.
I'm retarded.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry. I'm with you there. All right. So let's go over Keem's rules.
Oh yeah, he had a huge announcement yesterday for all of the hosts. So this is juicy.
I was actually uptight about this. I'm like, wait, really? Just send me an email.
You're like, I don't need to be a
No, because I know here's what I was afraid of. Although the announcement turned out to be nothing, right? Or not nothing, but not that. So I was like, put this announcement up, and then the fans with their little cancel culture shit are gonna be like, Keem said that you can't do that. I think you might get fired. And I was like, oh no, but it's turned out to be kind of reasonable. Here we go.
And I am sorry.
Whatever. I'm pretty smart. Okay. Let's move on. There's a million things that are going. Like, we have so much stuff to cover today, but before we do, I did tell all the hosts to make sure you're watching this show. And the first part of the show, I just want to kind of get it out there, get it done. There is something that I want to say to all the hosts of all the other shows. We're
having a meeting in public.
No, I was so scared. I'm like, what's he gonna say?
I wasn't happy about this either.
Cafe Tess,
but it was
Nerds, Balls, Rewind, Queens.
Sounds like a daddy on Maury Povich trying to name all his kids.
Tech Talk.
Wings.
He's like, well, who are all my disappointments that I have here with me?
Like, Wings is really funny, and he's always been ridiculously funny. And then a lot of those clip channels, and he's done some stupid stuff too, don't get me wrong. He's a legitimate lolcow, right?
No,
but the thing is, like, a lot of times he says funny stuff, and they try to present it as being literal.
Chubby Chasers.
Wings are great. Wings.
I'm so glad he's back.
I got along a lot better Wings than I did with Boogie. Right, Boogie was just trying to like figure out ways where I couldn't make fun of him. Wings was fun to be around.
All the shows, okay, all the
shows.
There's
a show named Chubby Chasers.
It's Chubby.
Why not on it?
We'll call Chubby.
It's not Chubby Chaser.
Yeah.
You should be on that fucking show.
Yeah.
But there's something we really need to tackle, guys. Listen, all right, the LCU. Has been finally built. The universe is built. That's why we're in season 1. It's time to step up our game. I'm noticing on the weekends, you got like people doing marathon streams where they just sit there with no fucking plan and stream for fucking.
In fairness to Knightmare, you guys, when this whole week, my introduction, you guys said we could do whatever we want on the weekend. That Keem didn't care. So he is changed, and he's allowed to change it. But that's the impression I was thinking about doing a long stream too. Not this weekend, but maybe in the future. but
Yeah,
it's
he does
probably
not
not
want
a good
that
idea. It's not a
anymore.
good idea. It's not a good idea. I'll tell you why it's not a good idea. Keem's right. Because if you tune in, let's say you see Lolcow Cafe and we're counting ducks, and people think like, what the? Wait a minute. I thought everybody's telling me this is a funny morning show and they're counting ducks.
No
Fuck
more
outta
cat
here.
cafes. This is the duck cafe.
Get the fuck out of here. And I think.
Have you ever been to one of those, the little
What?
cat cafes?
What's a cat cafe?
It's like a coffee shop, but they have like cats roaming around.
I bet
and
it
everything.
smells fucking terrible.
Yeah, it smells like piss and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
12
You want to have a cup of
Terrible.
coffee there, sure.
I went in and roasted the fuck out of Knightmare. That was terrible.
Yeah, that's not going to fly anymore. All right, guys, you are not Twitch streamers. This is what fucking semi-attractive women do on Twitch. They stream all day long.
Here you go, Knightmare.
They sit there all day long and they do best friend simulator and girlfriend simulator. All right. That's what a Twitch streamer does. You are not a Twitch streamer. You are
So the way Knightmare says, all right, I did the show. Now I'm going to be the Twitch streamer, but he doesn't want you to be the Twitch streamer. I get it.
entertainer. If you're a host in the LCU, you are an entertainer. Thank you,
Pokegaga with 5.
Thank you, Pokegaga with a 5 bomb. You are an entertainer. Your job is to entertain an audience. All right. Now, periodically, if I catch a stream that's just sitting there and like hanging out and picking up ducks or 1 minute.
Thank you for saving my house, Nail Slammer. I love you, brother.
Nail Slammer sucks. You're a peasant. Here's the thing. If I catch you guys doing hangout streams where you literally just went live and you had no plan whatsoever and you're talking to people in the chat, oh, hi Dylan, how you doing? Hi Doherty Gay, what are you doing? I'm good. With no plan of what you're going to talk about, no structure of your show at all, I am going to not call into your show and yell at you. I'm just going to shut your stream down.
Oh.
I'm not joking.
Oh.
All right?
Oh.
I'm done with this fucking hangout bullshit. You are not some lazy fucking Twitch streamer.
Okay. So I think we can. I have to look at the cafe.
Somebody said Nightmare Duck hot tub stream coming soon?
Oh, that's
question
so
mark.
funny.
Is he actually doing a fucking hot tub stream? Is he really doing that? I fucking missed him talking about that. That would be fucking hilarious. Because I was part of a hot tub stream when we were all at Keem's house for dolls. It was me, Glammy, Beans, and Desi. That was a lot. And then CD came up in his fucking cop outfit.
That's funny as hell. That's a great pick.
It was.
So CD-ROM's like a real entertainer then.
He is.
Yeah.
He has the potential. He's
There are
done
some.
great
There
things.
are some good. All right, they all suck. The talent is here, but some of them.
Oh my goodness!
some
No,
funny
I
stuff,
think
clearly.
when he gets in his head too much, that's when he sucks. When he's just being like down on himself,
when he
and
thinks
he's
he's the
just
talent.
like wah. But when he believes in himself and he's actually like going along with the bit, he's having fun. Like he does fucking great.
All right, let me read this out.
Oh.
By the way, I don't like glasses.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Okay. No more marathon stream. Keem doesn't want Twitch streamer. No gaming channels. That's unfortunate. I was thinking about doing that. But you know what? I'm glad because now I'm such a bad gaming streamer. It's better off. You follow me on Kick. That's where I stream games. Really, really boring ones like DayZ. It's like a walking sim.
Oh, Daisy's good though.
I love DayZ. I suck at it, but boy, I love the idea. When I have like a real interaction with somebody, I'm like, oh, it's like great. No trip streams where you have nothing planned. You can solo stream, but you need to have a plan for the show. Okay, fair enough. Also, if you want to stream on the weekend, hosts need to go into host chat and schedule. Okay, you're not obligated. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I was actually like, I thought, oh God, I was like so worried. I think that's completely.
Oh
reasonable.
no, there's nothing to be worried about. And
it sounds like I'm kissing his ass, but I do think it's reasonable.
I like the changes. I think it'll be good. It'll be interesting to see what people do with it all. And oh my goodness, what was I gonna say?
I wonder if we're gonna make less money without the marathon streams, though. Then it's like you better be streaming on the weekend, counting ducks.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but it'll be interesting to see everything unfold. God damn it! I had a point that I was gonna make, but I fucking forget. Oh yeah. We used to be able to stream whatever time we wanted to, on the weekends. Like we didn't have to plan anything or like coordinate anything. But now he wants it kind of like set up where like the shows are supporting each other more. And we can kind of have like a little like Congo line of the shows set
that's
up.
That's what works. That's what works.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice. The redirect,
that.
that'll help.
I don't know how many weekends we're gonna do. I'm Big Daddy on the weekends most of the time. And, I got to be honest. Like, at the end of the week, I was exhausted.
Oh yeah, you're like I'm
because this is like on SFTP, I can kind of relax, go to 3, get the thing. It's more. That's because it's funny. That's become more of a stream. This has become more of a show. Strangely enough,
right?
I was thinking, do we want to do some history and go over the history of? Actually, let's see. Can we give him a choice? What's her name? All right, we're gonna do a poll.
Okay.
Right now. And you guys are gonna choose. You guys are going to choose. And we.
Oh yeah. Did you while you're doing that, did you want me to get the mud wrestling that we did at Keem's house? Did you want
for another
see
show?
that?
I want to. Every time we talk about it, I sound interested. Yeah, but not this second.
I got you.
Not this second.
Someone just mentioned it, so I figured I would at least get it for a future.
Okay. So last week they familiarized me with lolcows. We can continue to do that, or we can go over the history of Baited with this great Turkey Tom video to kind of clue the LCU more. I mean, the people that are here right after I left or something like that. I want to see what you all do.
No,
So
I would like the Baited one because I don't know much about Baited. I haven't listened to it, so I don't really know like all of the lore and everything that took place. So that'd be fun to learn about it.
Well, when it looks like it's going to be when it gets to 100 votes or whenever I choose to say so. So go in there, vote on it now, and then we'll make it happen. Then I'll make it happen. And then I will try to get Rastov fired.
Oh my God, no, don't say that.
Keem, I think he was talking about Brantley.
Oh my God, no.
Lame. That's so lame.
I don't want Rastov fired.
Oh, I'm just using him as an example. I'm just using him as an example. That's the vibe I've been getting around here.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. I don't know. I don't know who's doing that. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Is he still our community manager? Does anybody know?
What? Rastov?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rastov is still the community manager.
What is a community manager?
I don't know what he does. He solves problems in the Discord? I don't fucking know. Honestly, I'd love to ask him about what it all entails.
You know what? I don't need him as a community manager. I'm going to talk. You're right. He's not community manager anymore. I'm going to talk to Keem, get rid of him. I don't need him as a community manager. We need to manage the community. There you go.
Yeah, we'll go
manage your own community. Unless there's something about this particular role that we could use. I think our community is running just fine.
Oh, wait. He came back as community manager and Dad is HR. Oh, yeah. Dad is...
HR?
Dad is HR.
What are you going to do? Put a sexual harassment... What are you going to put a sexual harassment complaint in on me? Batgirl?
What? For what?
Exactly. What do we need HR for? Oh my God, this is getting. I don't want any extra jobs. I want to entertain. All right, let's go into the Baited one. By the way, you don't know anything about it. This is God. It's 9 years this year, coming up in 9 years in the breakup.
Damn.
And I'll go over it. I've gone over it. Tom, I don't know if this might be the best. This is the best, most recent video. God, it's 4 years old already. So we have the whole commentary community. Keem has a unique show. He reports all the YouTube drama, which was pretty freaking brilliant. It brought a lot of views, a lot of controversy, all this other stuff. And he became the most hated man in the internet. They'll go over that. Then he picked a complete nobody, me, who's doing hockey streams, and up-and-coming commentator Colossal is Crazy, to put this podcast together. And boy, was it a hit. And on certain weeks, on certain charts, we beat Joe Rogan. If you can believe that. Now, that was before Joe Rogan signed, and now he's like the biggest thing on the planet. And it was certain weeks, certain lists Like Apple. I think we beat him on Apple. Like 1 or 2
Damn.
times. Yeah, I'm not saying.
Right.
We
I haven't heard a
also
lot of Joe Rogan
this
lately.
podcast is interesting because it only kind of came out when there was like a crescendo of YouTube drama. It wasn't like a weekly thing or anything like that. When some major event, and there seemed in 2016 there was like a major event all the time, and these things, and then you have Keemstar's cancellation as sort of a backdrop of all the things we're covering, you know, and eventually propelled him back up past scarce. Here we go. Let's watch together.
In the past few years, podcasts have become an extremely important part of popular culture. It seems like everyone today is trying to make their big break into the neo radio market by sitting around with a few friends and cracking jokes while talking about current events for an hour a week. I mean, how hard can it really be? What these people don't realize is that to have a successful podcast, you don't really need any of the typical easy to read off tips to be extremely popular. While things like good audio quality and consistency are helpful and shouldn't be scoffed at, what really makes a podcast is the dynamic between the people on the show, their personalities, their opinions, and how these people interact is above all else what is going to draw in listeners. This factor, being the most important in any show, is exactly what most small YouTuber podcasts lack. It's exactly what made the Baited podcast so successful, and what led to its unfortunate demise. This is the story of the rise, the fall, and the decay of the Baited podcast.
That's not what I did at all! How fucking dare you!
So, most likely, he didn't edit the fucking podcast.
And then you kept indirectly retweeting people that are like, oh, look at this point in time, the subs flew the fuck up, what the fuck is this?
And it's probably not going to come out tomorrow. And it's probably not going to come out the day after that because Clown is constantly fucking failing everyone. What do you know? Colossal is crazy has failed us again.
Keemstar is basically fucking Hitler.
I think this is the first time this finally seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
No,
You're like,
this,
damn,
this,
it's
now,
finally
now this
settling
feels
in.
this does feel like a long time ago.
You've been called a whore, a prostitute, but also now a pedo.
For money, and it wouldn't have been extra money for him, it would actually have been extra money for me if Keem was telling the truth, and he wasn't.
I'm fucking glad he's gone. Good riddance. I wish he just died in the army.
Whoa.
While the commentary community as we know it was born in 2015, it really came into its own in 2016, solidifying a solid
best year in YouTube history, 2016.
Honestly,
it
there's
wasn't
shit
just. Honestly, it wasn't just because I got picked for Baited. It was just there was something happening all the time. It's before the Viners like Jake Paul came over, and around in 2017, and now when parents started, by 2017, they started giving their kids phones. And that was the end because you know what it is? We had all the young people. That's what happened.
Yes.
We had all the young. And then it just ends. The Viners come over. Jake Paul comes over. Kids start getting phones pretty regularly. That's common. And that was the end of the commentary community as we knew it. Obviously, it goes on today, but this was the best time. And there was the most money. It was the most interesting, and there wasn't a lot of ped talk. But this thing is an omen for things to come.
Cast of characters into the minds of viewers, with many creators having overlapping audiences eating up all of their daily.
Elvis the Alien is one of the biggest cowards known to man. He is absolutely straight up his own fucking ass, a total phony, a backstabber, just a YouTuber to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis the Alien. Go watch his fucking soy shit. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Uploads. The idea of a collaborative.
Oh, you like Elvis?
I don't know him. I don't.
Business venture became a very attractive way to make money, and no one likes making and finding money more than
Tom, you like it too. Let's be honest.
And I'm feeling so goddamn good.
In 2016, Keemstar was easily the most hated person among commentators. A number of controversies had turned viewers against him as a person, spearheaded by
some of the there were some legitimate reasons to hate Keem, but you know why they really hated Keem? Because Keem was older than him. He was in his early 30s at the time. And they were in their 20s. They were used to fucking making up shit. They were used to fronting. And Keem would come in and you're full of fucking shit. In fact, you look goofy. And that's why the commentators all resented him. Because the commentators tend to be very young.
the content cop by iDubbbz. But regardless of the hate for Keemstar, it was and still is undeniable that he isn't going anywhere anytime soon. He consistently posts content that gets millions of views, and no matter how many times people try to expose him and drag his name through the mud, the guy just doesn't quit. In 2016, he set his sights on making a podcast specifically for a commentary audience. While today this may seem cliche, at the time it was unheard of, and many were unsure if it would even work. As early as May of 2016, Keem was talking about wanting to create a show, and decided.
What are you doing?
Thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships.
Wow.
Holy shit. Thank you.
So much.
Let's
Thank you. Who
fucking
did that?
go.
Who did that?
LK Live.
LK Live. Thanks so much. I do appreciate it. That's very nice. I hope you enjoy this little going over the history.
Decided to ask his audience who they would like to see co-hosting. While many of the suggestions, like Leafy and Grade A Under A, were interesting, ultimately Keemstar decided to go for a different dynamic for the show. But who would want to be on a podcast with Keemstar?
Drop it.
Colossal has long been seen as one of the most respected people in the commentary community, and in 2016, this was mostly due to a small library of videos that he had posted, which received widespread attention. Videos about people like Lionmaker, Basherverse, and infamously FouseyTube led to him climbing the ranks of the community.
I think the only person who was considered a better commentator than him at that time was iDubbbz.
Oh yeah.
And I wonder, like, I mean, he's not active anymore. I think does he still do? Hey, chat, does he still do, To Be Honest? Which is a great podcast, by the way. Love To Be Honest. But yeah, he had a small body of work, but he was far and away better than 90% of the commentators.
And being revered as someone who is extremely underrated, as competent and talented as iDubbbz, while not as well known. He also had amicable connections with almost all of the YouTube community, making
That's one thing Clown is good, networking.
him an almost brand-friendly face for the show. Sure, Keemstar was mean and evil, but Colossal was liked by pretty much everyone. People would actually be able to take the show and its conversation seriously.
I'd say he still is. I think Colossal could come back now and start his own genre. That's how good he is.
Instead of writing it off as just Keemstar's podcast. With Keemstar and Colossal playing the two opposing sides of the field, one being seen as the moral good, and the other being seen as a YouTube supervillain, there had to be
they needed the talent.
Someone to balance them out. Tommy C was a small YouTuber at the time, with just over 1,000 subscribers, with a more unique format to YouTube drama. Whereas most people would just post videos every day or every other day where they called out various YouTubers, Tommy effectively created a radio show for drama that he streamed live to his channel every day, called Shot from the Point. He had been extremely critical of Keemstar in the past, but was not someone who seemed to outright detest him, and his role on the podcast became that of mediator between Clown and Keem, as well as the resident.
All right, let me add something to something Tom wouldn't have known. I didn't know anything about the commentary community. I was completely a noob. I completely was a total normie when I was picked. I had nothing. I had some idea that YouTubers at a high level probably made some money. I had no idea how much. I had no idea that PewDiePie was like super rich. I figured he was rich, but super.
Right.
So I'm totally green, totally normal. And I'm just like, at this point, yeah, a couple extra bucks. By the way, I was unemployed at the time too. I had no idea, nothing. I was doing hockey, and on weekends, I was doing like my Howard Stern imitation. No idea about the commentary community. So he got into it with Tommy NC, and then I defended on Tommy NC. And I guess Keem liked the interaction, the screaming at so much that I do wonder why. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I do wonder sometimes, I've said this before, if he picked me, because me and him got really ugly back and forth, to take it away from me right before it happened. But then Clown fell in love with me because Clown liked me, and that was impossible to do. That's what I think. That's what I think. Obviously, it's all water and
we'll go with that.
But I do wonder. I've said this before. It's not. I think he's heard me say that before. I do wonder.
Laugh track. His experience in the streaming and podcast format also made him the perfect pick for a
not really. I didn't have much experience at all.
Smaller content creator to collaborate.
I was literally doing hockey, and then I just, this is what they want here. You know, that's it. There's my daughter and Tommy.
With. He already knew the medium. He had been doing it for years. Now all he had to do was
to 10 people. To 10 people. 10 hockey fans. 10 wild hockey fans.
Apply his skills.
Myself, and along with Colossal is Crazy, the Clown, that we will be starting the new baited podcast, as you can see right here. And as a lot of you know that I've been talking about it a lot lately, this has been a tremendous opportunity for me, and this has been a crazy.
When he started talking about the kind of money I was going to make, I couldn't believe it.
14 days or so.
Like,
I am.
Oh, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of. I'm just middle of getting cleaned out of all my money, all my Iraq money for the divorce. The lawyers got it all, right? And now I'm looking for work. I can't go work on Post anymore because now I'm like emancipated and a German, sort of a green card holder, for lack of a better word. So this couldn't have came over along at a better time.
I'm absolutely
you're like, I need
honored
this.
and excited about what this podcast can bring, and the fact that I can bring my sort of wise ass East Coast personality to a broader audience. This is this could be really great.
Yeah, it's going to be a big disappointment. Future you.
With the cast assembled, the podcast.
No, I mean, disappointment as far as like what I thought I could earn, but as far as like what it did, it was great. It was a great time.
Was ready to begin.
It's like so peaceful.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it was Charlie Brown's going to walk by with Snoopy or something. What's this music?
Yeah.
While most podcasts market themselves as a group of friends getting together every week, Baited was unique in that Keemstar
We don't know each other and didn't particularly like anybody.
and Clown were two people who vehemently disagreed on almost every subject and often argued with him. Colossal talked about this on an episode of I Hate Everything's Jarcast, where he noted that him being picked for the show was a deliberate move by Keem to make it more interesting.
I don't know, yeah, but Alex is right. It's that's the thing. It's a great dynamic. Like Keemstar and I disagree on just about everything. Like, we're two very, very different people, and Tommy is there as a mediatory to just laugh like a fucking jackal while all this shit is going on.
His laugh
That's why it
is
works.
something
It's
else.
perfect, yeah. It is something.
When he was asked if he regretted doing the show due to the backlash he received for it, he responded that he didn't at all.
I will say this. Obviously, my laugh's been a part of my thing, and it is natural. Most people don't believe it. I don't care if you don't, to be honest with you. I've heard my laugh. I've heard my, you've heard me. Yeah, you probably were surprised to find out it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because we
real.
were spending time offline, and then like, oh my God, he actually did it.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed?
There it
I've
is.
laughed a lot over the years. I've been on podcasts before. My laugh. For some reason,
It's infectious.
when Clown, yes and no. But I've heard when I listen to Baited, or even like the last episodes we did, it sounds better over Clown and Keem. Hey, boss.
Hey, what's
Speaking
going on?
What's up?
Good morning.
No, I just had a couple quick comments.
Sure.
You know, there was a possibility of me and Becky doing like a frenemy style show.
Sure.
And I was getting hit with, oh, you guys are copying Ethan Klein. I'm like, nah, we did frenemies first. It was called the Baited Podcast.
You're like, that was my shit first, bitch.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, that is true. No, that's funny. So, are you ever going to do frenemies? Are you going to bring Becky back?
Well, she's been banned for not paying Savage and Roxy. Like, she's like all-time banned from the LCU. She has to pay them. Like, she owes.
How much she owes?
There, a lot of fucking money.
So she owes Roxy $4,000 and she owes Savage $2,000. This is not like a few $100, and she's just like, nope, you don't work here anymore. I'm not going to pay you. Like,
Do that.
That's fucking funny. So this is the person that was going to revolutionize the little count thing and take over. I'm just not going to pay people.
But with the BBU.
Yeah, I can't. I could not do anything to destroy her brand as much as she's done.
Yeah.
It's like fucking insane.
Yeah, her self-sabotaging fucking magic is off the charts.
I want to
Very
figure out how
fucking
she came
impressive.
back, because I literally heard of her as I started the Baited podcast. That was 2016, and then right after I left Lolcow, between 2016 and 2024, I didn't know. Where was she?
Gone.
You're gone.
She was gone. She was trying to weasel her way back into YouTube by dating YouTubers. She was trying to date Rich, Review Tech USA. She wanted to date him.
She failed miserably at that.
Isn't he the whole reason why she even came into the universe to begin with? Because you guys were talking about all of that shit and like, you know, his experiences with her. It was horrible.
Dude, it's insane. And then the other point that I want to make real quick, because I got to go do yard work today and actually do something worthwhile, is you know, when we bring up Baited or whatever, like I always see these comments like, "Oh, Keemstar ruined the greatest opportunity and the greatest podcast," and da 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 da. And it's just like, I just don't see it that way. Like I've been here since 2009, and you can pick a year, any year, and I'm doing something viral somewhere, right? You know, like if you're picking like 2014, Drumler's like the most viral thing. It's the thing that everyone's talking about. If you pick, I don't know, 2017, Mom's Basement, Spotify exclusive, like, you know, it's like everywhere. All right. If you pick today, Lolcow Live. If you pick during Baited time, it's Baited. Like you pick a year, give me a year, and I'm popping somewhere. All right. And I'm going viral on some project, and it's successful.
How many years?
So
you been doing this?
I disagree with that.
How many years have you been doing this since not Bad Kids? What was the when you used to troll? So you've been doing. Oh, you're coming up on 20. Jesus, 3 more years by 20.
January of 2009, and you know, it's just one of those things. Like, you know, we whatever I'm working on it to be successful and viral.
You know, my favorite Keemstar story is
what?
When you closed the deal on Fortresscraft, and he didn't realize Microsoft only plays in installments. And then you went to work and said, "Fuck you! I'm out of here! I'm rich! I had Fortresscraft." And then you found out you weren't going to get the money, and the cop was coming over to close your place. And that's the day the check came in, and you had to convince the cop. Just that is the greatest story of all time.
I've never heard of that before.
He was. You tell him. It's your story.
So, like, ultimately, it's 2012. Okay. I'm at this point on YouTube where Microsoft kept banning me over and over and over again, like my gaming accounts, because we were doing the trolling and online entertainment. Okay. My main YouTube channel got suspended. Everything's went wrong, right? But during this time, I closed a deal on a Minecraft clone called Fortresscraft that was coming to the Xbox 360 before Minecraft was coming there to the Xbox 360. Because you got to understand, there were so many fans of Minecraft, but they didn't have gaming PCs. So they couldn't actually play Minecraft. They all had consoles back in this time.
Yeah.
So I see this golden opportunity. I make a deal with the developer. He gives me 30% because me and my audience blew it up, and we got every single major gaming publication to cover that Fortresscraft was coming. So they gave me 30%. All right. It comes out. We sell like 2 million copies. I am now a millionaire. All right. I got millions coming, but then Microsoft pays quarterly. So they only pay out every 90 days.
That's stupid.
So tell me, how did you go? How did you quit work? That's like the most funny. That's the funniest part. Right. So you were working where at the time? And if you can say.
I had a job. I quit I have 2 quitting stories, right? Because I quit in 2010 at the attorney's office, right? Okay. And then there was this brief period of time that everything was going bad. I had no money, right? I just became a father, right? So I had to go back to work and get some type of job. So I had this collecting job. And once I knew the money was coming in June, I think it was like mid-May or something, I went into work and I'm like, I'm out. Cause like people knew that I was doing this YouTuber stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. Fuck you. Like I had all these problems with work, and I singled every single one of those motherfuckers out. And I'm like, I'm rich. Bye. Like have this big blowout.
Yeah.
Oh
and then June comes, and I get on the line with a developer, and I'm like, okay, so when's our money coming, right? Because it was supposed to come in June. And he goes, yeah, I didn't fill the paperwork out yet. We're going to have to wait till the next pay cycle. Well, that's a whole nother fucking 90 days.
Fuck that shit. Oh, no.
You don't understand. I'm broke. Like, I have nothing. Like, I got to pay rent. So what happened is I fell late on my rent. I fell late on every single bill I had. All right. I was borrowing money from my parents, which my parents are not the type of parents to loan you money. Like I was like literally bagging. They gave me like a couple $1,000s just to like make it a month, right?
That's nice.
Dude, everything is going wrong. And I'm on the phone with my landlord, who's in New York City, by the way. My landlord wasn't anywhere near me. Like, he's in New York City, and he's a slumlord and owns all these apartments and stuff. And I'm telling him, do not evict me, please. I'm rich. All right. I am worth millions.
Do you know who I am?
Like, right. Yeah, you're rich. I'm fake. You get the hell out of here. Oh my God.
I'm telling this landlord the most unbelievable story ever, that he's like, there's no way he believes me, right?
Yeah, right.
No.
So they start the eviction process, right? They
Great.
take us to court, all right? We go to court, right? They're sending the marshals in. Now it's December. It's December.
Right before
and we're
Christmas, and you have a baby, right?
Yes, yeah. I have a baby. We were at the point where me and Melissa, my baby mama, we were selling things just to buy like baby food, right?
No.
Like, just like, dude,
And technically, you are rich at this time. You just haven't got the check yet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm a self-made millionaire. Okay, so we're going through the most intense struggles of my entire fucking life. There's a knock on the door. All right. Marshals, they basically, when you get evicted, they send like a special type of cop to your house to forcefully remove you from the apartment.
Oh
right?
my God.
As he's banging on the door, right? The timing of this is impeccable. As he's banging on the door, I'm hitting the fucking refresh on my Gmail, right? To see like if I get anything from my bank, if I get a deposit, if I get anything, like I'm refreshing. Probably on the fourth knock, it refreshes. Literally like $1 million got fucking deposited into my bank account that had $3.
That jump is crazy.
So were you able to show the marshal, and then the marshal called your landlord and said, look, this guy's got the money. Can you just straighten out with him? How did that work?
So at this point, I open the door and I'm like, we're good, right? So I open the door. I'm explaining to them, look, we have the money. We're paying it right now. We're paying the landlord right now. And no, we need to evict you. Look, this isn't my first day doing this. Blah, blah, blah. Like the marshals are like, they've heard this song and dance a million times. I'm like, no, I'm for real.
My God.
That's crazy.
So I have the landlord on speaker, and I'm like, I got the money. I'm sending you the money right now. So the landlord's telling him, give him 10 minutes to send us the money, right?
Yeah.
I have to do this fucking. I forgot how I paid him, but I had to pay him like immediately. I think I had to pay him through a PayPal, to be honest.
Really? Transfer somehow.
Yeah, so I have to pay him immediately. I pay him. The marshals made me. I remember being on my phone and I couldn't even be in my house. I had to stand on the fucking my own porch as I'm trying to figure out how to PayPal.
What is the baby? What's your baby mama doing? She's got to be freaking out, right?
Oh, I would be.
Yeah. Well, they knew this day was coming, but they also knew that we were rich. Like, so they were just like,
oh God.
Great, just waiting for the money. My God, what a fucking mess. This
and
is
it
so
was
stupid.
it was a lot of standing around and waiting. And I remember the moment when that cleared. All right.
Oh man.
I was so ready. Once they backed everyone off, the landlord did not want to get off the phone with me. He just wanted to talk to me. He's like, so explain to me, how did this happen? Because this was a money guy. This was a slumlord. He's obsessed with money.
Sure.
And he couldn't believe that my ass is now a millionaire. And he wanted to like pick my brain and how I did everything, right?
Probably trying to steal your money, figure out how to get it out of you.
Show some tricks.
Yeah.
All I wanted to do is get the fuck off the phone and get the hell out of this goddamn apartment. So as soon as I got off that phone and got off that apartment, we went to the dealership. I bought an H3 Hummer that day. All right.
Wow.
We went and got a rent-to-own house that we bought like within like 3 days. And I went to my parents' house and I just gave them 10 grand cash. And I didn't owe them 10 grand. I owed them way less than that.
Yeah, I know what you did. I would have done that too. Makes you seem like a hot shot. Yeah.
Yep.
You never gave anybody. Oh, by the way, here's 10 grand. I did that when I came back to the casino once. I came home with like a couple grand playing poker, and then I threw it on my wife's bed so she'd knock it over in the morning. Oh Jesus! All right, run for breakfast. Thanks so much. Hey, that is like the greatest story ever. I always thought that was funny using their arguing with the freaking marshals. I tell people that story, and they say Keem's never told it.
At Hugh Yes 1156 super chatted $20. Keem's only kryptonite is the word specific. Also,
yeah, mine
Keem,
too.
Please stop hating ducks. Quack quack.
There you go, Keem.
Yeah, stop the duck hate, apparently. There's so many ducks in the fucking chat right now.
But that was the end of 2012. So from that moment on, I was rich.
Yeah, that's all right.
That was the moment that changed it all. What a fucking mess. I would be
Crazy.
shitting myself. How
Yep.
stupid to pay in 90-day fucking increments. Like, what? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, but if Keem had the experience, Keem was in the business, he would have known that going in. You know, but most people that make that kind of money, they don't care if they're going to get it in 30, 90-day increments.
It's like, no, I need it now. God damn it.
Yeah, I know.
That would be
like,
me.
I mean, how many people that actually sell video games are, you know, working class, living out of their hat? There's not too many people doing that, or collecting money through lawyers or some shit.
But the main thing is, I never, ever, ever would have had any financial hardships at all if this guy would have just filled out the damn paperwork for June.
Oh, really?
Like he just didn't care. He's like, whatever. You know, I'll wait till it builds up a little bit more. Like what?
Yeah, who really needs money in this world, right? Even though it keeps the world going.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Fuck it.
So did you get back in the house that day? Were you able to get your stuff? The marshals let you back in?
Oh yeah, I'd say from the time they were knocking on the door to about 45 minutes later, they were gone. They left.
Good.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
they were probably talking like, I can't believe that bullshit story finally turned out to be true.
He got $1 million fucking dollars on the spot. Like, you don't hear that every day.
Because that wasn't the first time. They said, look, I'm really rich. I'm just having issues with the bank. I'm sure they've heard that 100 times. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. All right, Keem.
Try anything.
I guess you want to go the mall. They're probably, you know, if I had a lawn to mow, I'd probably be in better shape. That's what I need.
There you go. Get the push mower going.
I'm serious. I mow my own lawn. Yeah.
I'm not mowing lawns. What I'm doing is, Batgirl knows a little bit better about this. We have these woods and we have all these trails.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is the weather here in Western New York, I mean, it's just, they turn into mud. And we have these side-by-sides and stuff that'll get through the mud, but we have a lot of stuff like go-karts and whatnot that aren't going to make it through. So we've taken time to like turn my woods, which is, we have like 300 acres here. We've turned our woods into like a park. And like now the mud trails are actually like dirt roads. Like we built them up with stone and they're like, anybody can be on them. So I'm just widening the trails so Billy can come over here, have 8 shots, and drive down the trails. So.
Perfect.
All
Perfect.
All right. All right,
nice
Keem.
and safe there.
I'm glad you got to tell that story. I've never seen you tell it in public before. So take care. We'll go back to the baited podcast recap. I'll give you some inside stuff.
I felt it was a good move for him in the end.
All right,
I actually have
all right, take care.
Question here from Zaptai, of all people, asking, do you regret agreeing to the beta podcast? Because you got a lot of shit for it.
I don't think anybody faults me for it now. And
I'm going to tell you something. Out of all the trolling I've got, all the people that are mean to me, nothing came close to the time that I got picked for the baited podcast. Nothing, any controversy has been into nothing. I just, because Keem was just that hated. And Clown got all the yeah. That's nothing. Nothing came close.
Just
the only thing is I didn't feel it because I didn't know it was abnormal. I thought, this is normal. Like, I thought this is normal. You know, the breakup wasn't as bad as what I got initially.
If anything, it's helped you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I thought back then, like, I was doing it for entertainment purposes, to entertain myself mostly, and also to entertain others, and whatever. But I think now it's become, it's people actually want the beta podcast, me to do the beta podcast. Whereas back then they didn't want me to do it. So was it a mistake to do? Absolutely not.
And while Baited was a drama-focused podcast, another thing that made it so great is that rather than just talking about these squabbles from a distance, the show was able to actively participate in the feuds going on. In the latter half of 2016, Keemstar's relationship with the Axis of Evil, being Leafy and Grade A Underray, would come to an end when Leafy and Grade both dropped exposed videos about him, where they called him a backstabber and someone who is not to be trusted. This was the absolute peak of hate for Keemstar, during a time when no one would take him seriously, and he could frequently be heard on the podcast talking about how much he hated hated them. In response to all of the drama, Keemstar said that
this is a coordinated op, apparently, by Keem and Grade. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they had the famous Leafy helicopter ride. I guess Leafy got a wild hair up his ass and said, I guess he said he didn't like this guy, and they came up with these ridiculous videos. Don't trust Keem, even though they had been friends with him for months. So it was like this was like major news in the commentary community.
he had a prior call with Leafy, where Leafy told him about botting subscribers and likes. Whether any of this was actually true is unknown to this day, as we've seen no proof that Leafy was botting his subscribers. All of this controversy culminated in an episode of Baited where Leafy guest starred, and naturally things got pretty heated.
And then the day I moved out of my house into, where would I know I moved, yeah, that's right. I moved into my shitty fucking house in the ghetto into like a decent apartment.
Fucking scams. You sent the Ryer for the Band World membership. Sorry.
I had to stay up all night because I'm in Germany to do this cast, and I looked like such a bum the next morning when we were actually moving stuff because I couldn't. I tried to help as best I could. I was exhausted because we were waiting for Leafy all night, so I got no sleep whatsoever. I carried what I could. I remember we got some stuff to the new place, and I fell asleep for 12 hours straight.
Is Leafy back in, on the internet?
Nah,
Didn't he like?
He's back on Twitter. No, he got canned already. He's too edgy for his own good, but he's very, very funny.
I forget what happened with him.
Yeah, he's
like
all
his
over
whole
the.
controversy.
You can watch his history. I mean, he has a few comebacks and back.
Has fucked over his friends.
Yeah, Keemstar. That's why I didn't do it 5 months before. That's why exactly I didn't. And you're not even gonna sit there and fucking let anyone talk because you sit there in your stupid fucking podcast and just fucking regurgitate your same fucking point over and over.
Fuck you over. He made you wait fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, I think we're fucking good. Keemstar doesn't want to let anyone fucking talk.
Let's end it. I think everybody got everything out.
You can hear my voice like how it's like because I've been up all night waiting for this. I'm moving. I'm so glad I have the wife I have because and then my mother and father-in-law are coming up the next day. Like why is he had a whole night, like they don't understand any of this shit. They're old German people and they're like why is he tired? Why isn't he ready? Why isn't he helping with more oomph? You know,
I get that. You sound so done.
I think it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be. I think at 10 o'clock my time. And I don't think we went live till 4 or 5 in the morning, my time. I was absolutely toasted. Yeah.
Would you agree, Leafy? You got everything out.
I'm good now. I need to get some sleep. It's
okay.
fucking late.
Well, Keem, I think.
Oh no, Keemstar has not got everything out. Holy shit. I think he quoted at one point in time, "I will still be mad at 94 years old."
This format allowed the show to transcend from just something on the sidelines to being the center of attention. It also gives you a rough timeline for every major drama that happened in 2016. If it was popular...
Yeah, it did. If you wanted to go watch those episodes, don't watch the ones I'm not in, sweetie. Yeah, you can find out pretty much... I would say 6 months, the last 6. Yeah, it pretty much covers everything, yeah.
Chances are it was going to be discussed by the hosts of Baited. For reference for how popular the show was, before any episodes had even been released, the official Baited channel had more than 25,000 subscribers, and by August of the same year, it had reached almost 50,000. Keep in mind, this was in 2016, when these numbers were considered a hell of a lot more impressive than they are today. Today,
fucking 100K, 200K, 300K back then was like $1 million now.
I know, it meant a lot back then.
Hey, the channel has almost 300,000 subscribers, although it's worth noting that it's currently losing subs due to a long period of inactivity, which we'll discuss later. That being said, even when the show was going on, it wasn't all fun and games. Multiple episodes of it were scrapped entirely from the original run, with the hosts explaining that the conversations they had just got too heated, to the point where they were extremely vitriolic and they had to re-record.
The scarce episode is the one everybody wants.
In another episode, Colossal said that they had to re-record the episode because he felt he was constantly defending his friends Leafy and Grade.
So today we're going to kind of redo a episode that we did a few days ago about the Leafy versus iDubbbz thing. And the only reason that we're redoing it, is because I kind of don't want to be in the middle of what's been happening, and I feel like I'm constantly playing the defense attorney to Leafy and Grade, constantly every single episode. So we're going to
keep in mind, Keem's using this, in some sense, Clown's right. Keem's using this to get back in people's good graces. He starts this new project. It's crazy popular, but he's the most hated guy on the internet, right? Which is part of the reason it worked. But he's
it
also,
brings in a lot of people.
with the popularity, with the clout that it's attracting, he's actually able to get back at his enemies and turn the whole thing around. I'll never forget, like, he was in bad shape, falling apart. I was told, I don't know if this podcast is even going to happen. By the first or second episode, Keem said, because Scarce had passed Drama Alert at that point, he said to me, in a year, I'll be back and I'll have more subs than all of them, and all of them will be out of business. And every single thing he said was true. Leafy eventually tapped out.
That shit.
Grave quit, and he eventually, by I think late 2017, he passed Scarce. He literally said that to me, balls to bones.
I'm gonna dial it down.
He didn't tell me he was gonna. He left the part where he was gonna fuck me over, but otherwise he was 100%. He left out. He omitted that, but yeah, that's exactly what he said, and that's where it happened.
Down a little bit.
So thank you,
Despite
Eris,
this-
for joining Cash Cow. Thank you so much.
One of Colossal's main roles on the show became doing exactly that. Every time Keemstar would criticize Leafy or Grade, Colossal would have to spend most of the show trying to defend them, where Keem was basically bashing Colossal over the head angrily, and Tommy was trying to reason with the both of them, while Colossal was telling Keem why Grade had done nothing wrong.
I forgot how emotional it was. Like I remember having. I'm not gonna get like personal stuff, but I remember talking to Clown once, and he was just emotionally drained. With
really?
the defense. Yeah. Like, oh yeah. It was so wild. It was the most fun I ever had on the internet, hands down. Nothing could ever come close. I had some cool things happen after that.
Have fun with it.
Nothing will ever touch like watching your subs go up, being culturally relevant, and now being sort of an historic internet podcast that was it was only 6 months. You know, they went on after that and they had a new crew and Andy Melanakis and Anything for Views. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, that's the original cast. It had a real impact. So if you were like 14, 15 years old, you're 23 now, that's a childhood memory, you know, and that was like really cool. Yeah.
Possibility that he was there's always a possibility. There's always a possibility.
So when you said
that he tried to sell crack,
when you said on Twitter or in your fucking Drama Alert that Leafy told me this once, that was a lie.
He did. No, it wasn't.
Could have
no,
been.
It wasn't.
Yes, it could, because it could have been a lie.
It
you
could have
just
been anything.
said.
How,
what
do you mean? What do you mean?
You just said yourself that you might have misconstrued what he said.
No, I didn't. What I said was this.
That there's a possibility.
I did not say that.
I think he meant it like anything's possible.
Clown, listen to me.
Overall, the Grade Underray episode was one of the most angry, with even Tommy and Colossal, two people who usually agree and are on pretty amicable terms, really going at it for the first time on the show.
What did I do wrong?
There was a time where I heard this and it actually hurt me to listen to this and actually cringed. Yeah, now it doesn't bother me so much. But yeah, because like me and Colossal were pretty tight at that time.
Insinuated that Grade A molested kids and that's why he got fucking fired from his job.
That's not what I did at all. How fucking dare you? What I said, how fucking dare you? I didn't say that at all. I insinuated that he got fired because he's a vicious person. And you can go back to my stream and see that. How dare you, clown? I never would have expected that.
The first fucking time, I mean, there's all this ped stuff that's the first fucking time that anything like that had ever happened to me in my life, where I was accused of making a false pedophile allegation. And it was really like everything you're hearing is like 100%. I couldn't believe he said that to me. What happened was, and if you go back, I kind of cringe now, it was pretty obvious what Grade was doing was pretty fucking underhanded. I mean, and he didn't need to be underhanded with Keem. There's plenty of stuff on the surface. So I said something to the effect, this is 10 years ago. I said something to the effect, I can see why you got shit canned when you're this vicious, when you're this vapid, right? And I guess Grade told Clown that I said that he got fired or insinuated that he got fired from less than kids. It couldn't have been farther from the truth. Right?
What? That is so
and Clown believed it. Well, Clown believed it. Clown
up.
was closer with Grade. Clown was closer. He just made it up. Clown took him at face value because he was his friend. He didn't know me as well, and regurgitated this. Now I was known for being the neutral thing, and I was like, I mean, I don't think I've ever said "How dare you" since. You know, that's how fed up I was.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was really crazy. I was so mad. Look, it all got straightened out. It all got straightened out, but I didn't do it. In fact, Grade made a video without naming me, insinuated that I did the same thing. And actually, the only one that made the phony pedo allegation was him. Was great. But yeah, this really blew my mind. I think this is like the crescendo. Clown didn't even want to put out this episode because he didn't think we could beat it. In some ways, he was right. Yeah.
From you. How fucking dare you?
As the hate train for Leafy grew larger and larger, and the community turned.
And that's another thing to our advantage. Slowly but surely, people are starting to get sick of Leafy's act, mostly because he was successful.
Against him entirely, Colossal began to express a lot more disappointment in his friend's actions. But to Keem's dismay, this never amounted to an outright disavowal. There was also an unreleased episode that they were supposed to do with Scarce, according to episode 12 of the show.
We were playing WoW Legion all through that.
However, this never came out. But there wasn't always something to talk about on the podcast. The original run only had 13 episodes, with episode 13's guest being Zoe Berger. Zoe was a popular YouTuber and streamer at the time, and as anyone who was watching YouTube at this time will remember, it wasn't for her personality. Naturally, her getting hundreds of thousands of fans by just showing her tits on screen got some of the commentary community
nothing wrong with that.
Be interested in talking about her very low effort content. While the Twitch thoughts of today tend to fight the accusations that they use their body for money by getting angry at people calling them slutty, Zoe took a much different approach.
I'm slutty.
Seeking to capitalize on the drama to grow her own brand by posting responses to commentators in low-cut shirts. This only made her even more infamous, and in turn made her more money by making 14-year-old commentary fans angry. But the absolute peak of her, dare I say, genius was when she and Keemstar, without talking to each other about it, got a discussion started as to whether or not she was a pedophile in order to squeeze some relevance out of it, which not only left her unscathed, but just made her even more popular.
I think the idea, Keem comes out with this argument on Drama Alert. If 15 or 16-year-olds are watching this, right, because she's playing COD and what have you, is it pedophilic, right? That was his statement. Of course, she was furious with that, at that time.
I would assume so. Yeah, she wouldn't be too fucking happy with being
what
called
I
that.
think happened. I think, this is a guess, I don't know this for a fact, I think Keem said that. Keem was a little loose. He had a lot of problems with the pedo allegations, especially back then. Not so much anymore. Everybody remembers that was another thing. Going into this, he had the old man, I forgot his name, story. He had that whole thing going on where he accidentally, one of his news teams led him astray, and then he went ahead with a story that wasn't true and really damaged this guy. So I think, and Keem was always really quick to go to Twitter. He does this Twitter video. Nobody does Twitter videos anymore, I noticed. Keem used to be the best at them. And I think she got mad, and I think they talked, and they're both money-oriented people. It's like, you know what? Let's turn this into a bit. Let's turn this into Baited. Zoe was bad about it because Baited was the hottest damn thing going. But this ended up being the last episode.
And got her a guest spot on the Baited podcast. In November of 2016, Keemstar began talking about how Zoe Berger would be considered a pedo if she was a man, citing a double standard in the industry about adult entertainers posting to a child audience.
If a guy YouTuber
in his
20s sends his nudes to his children fans, he's a pedo. If Zoe...
She's not like she's sending nudes. She was doing this stuff. Was she selling nudes? I don't think she was.
I don't know. I fucking hope not.
I don't think she was.
Her nudes to her children fans.
Yeah, so you had to make sure you were under the age of 18 to get her nudes when you signed up for OnlyFans.
It's different?
It's pre-OnlyFans.
Right? She was the pioneer. She's the one that started all this. She's like the blueprint for, everybody else that followed afterward.
She's a sacrificial hoe. She went through the back. She walked so others could run.
She did. She's the queen of it all, I guess.
Let's say it together.
Shit.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Zoe. We should do that. We should get up all the.
I should thank her.
Yeah, thank her. Go ahead. I'm going to give you the chance right now. Here you go, Batgirl. Thanks, Zoe. Thanks, Zoe Berger.
Thank you so much, Zoe, for making everything opportune and readily available for the rest of the women in the world to follow suit. Thank you. Thank you for making this an amazing chance for us to really showcase what we've got to show the world. Thank you. She's doing God's work.
Oh, God's work, I'll say.
How is it different? Is Zoe Berger a fucking pedo?
In a nutshell.
Dude, that was a crazy thing to say. I think I don't know, man. I don't think this is pre-planned. I think what happened was they got together and said, let's turn this into something pre-planned. I always wondered about that.
Keem is saying that it's wrong for Zoe to make jokes about her audience being a lot younger than they should be to look at her content, and is making the point that if this was a man in her place, they would be called a reprehensible sexual deviant. Zoe responded to Keemstar on her own channel by calling him jealous, which fueled the fire and led to a dialogue being created about the entire topic.
Happy early 18th birthday to all my 1 million subs.
Oh my goodness.
She was funny. I wonder, she was really good at this influencing thing.
See, it's one thing to make adult content, and if children watch, well, you can't govern what those children do. But it's another thing to actively, knowingly promote to children.
In the comments of the drama alert, you can even see people agreeing with Keem. I never thought I'd agree so strongly with Keem. Zoe is definitely looking questionable at this stage. If she wasn't making all the jokes about dishing out nudes to 12-year-olds, or saying that she'll 100% put them on YouTube.
She's making jokes. They're jokes.
That site that gets all ages watching because it's supposed to be family friendly. She might
this is the pro clutching I'm talking about.
have gotten away with it, but her sense of if I joke about it then I can't be attacked for it has screwed her on this one. Good work, Keem. And while I can kind of see the point this guy is making, all of that goes out the window when you acknowledge that Keem talked about how he started the entire controversy just so that there was something to talk about. And Zoe claims that
I think that's eventually what he said, and you have to ask him personally. Like I said, I think initially Zoe was legitimately pissed. They got together and said, "Why are we fighting? Let's make money." That's what I think happened.
Make into it because she wanted.
Yeah, it does. Or maybe they did plan it from the beginning. I don't know. I mean, he has a lot of contacts, especially in those days. I miss these days, to be honest with you.
To get some relevance out of it.
I'm glad that you said that because I thought you honestly felt that way, and me bringing up the question of whether or not you are a pedo was.
I forget the name of the artist who used to do these thumbnails. They were so cool. You know?
It's because at the time.
What was his name? Ultra. I forgot his name. He's a Portuguese guy.
If Clown or like Colossal came back for like an episode, like if you, Keem, and him like did another kind of like show together, I could totally whip up a thumbnail like that for you guys, like one of those drawn thumbnails.
This guy had the baited vibe, the feel, the logo. He really
it's
did.
very uncanny.
Ultra Joe. Oh no, you should see some of the other stuff. It was great. He did a great job.
I like it. It's like
there was nothing going on, and it's my job to be an entertainer.
And that's why I went back on there, and I was like, oh, it's because I was moaning for scarce. It was a shout out to myself to go look at my other video, responding to your shout out. We all get it.
I don't really get it. You called her a pedo for entertainment purposes.
And
I didn't call her a pedo.
I'm a friend with him. It's no big deal.
You know,
I didn't call her a pedo.
My best friend called it dead on Dave. He said this is a work, and that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you guys.
Well, it was quite brilliant, wasn't it, Zoe?
People. It was amazing. We danced, and it was perfect.
To reiterate, Keemstar sees that there's nothing to talk about, so he makes Twitter videos to get the conversation started about Zoe. Zoe responds and makes it bigger. The entire commentary community starts talking about it, and then Keem runs a drama alert show responding to Zoe, because now he has an excuse to bring attention to the situation on his main channel. Then, once even more people are talking about it, he invites Zoe to Baited, where he admits it was all a ruse. But by then he's already won, and so is the podcast. If not from notoriety alone, the thousands of dollars in ad revenue speaks for itself. Unethical as it may be, it's certainly...
Who cares? Who cares if it's unethical?
Thank you, Doug Savannah. It is coffee time. You're damn right.
You're right. It's coffee time. We're about ready to wrap it up, folks. We got a redirect, right?
Yes, I put the redirect in. I got that all set.
Be screwing off. Okay, you got us fired.
Fascinating. But Keemstar's personal shortcomings speak for themselves here, and ultimately his tendency to want to control.
Guess what, folks? Watch the last 15 minutes when we have some times the other day. The breakup. So we'll leave that. And we'll leave that.
Oh, shit, a little cliffhanger.
Hey, you want to read some chats before we get out of here? We only got a few minutes.
Did you want me to read the donations?
Yeah,
or just,
read some donos before we check out. We're gonna wrap it up. I really appreciate all of you for being on today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Tomorrow, we should be able to set up our fucking goals and everything. We need to reach out to Keem about that because that's very, very important. So that's one thing I know that I need to get on.
If you want to see her tits, you better put pressure on Keem to give us our goals back, right?
Yeah.
We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't. We don't want to be accused of being Zoe Burgers.
We got Batty Boobs over here. Fucking okay, here we go. Let me look at let me look at
lots and lots of goals.
All of the goals, you know. That's what keeps the world going around, right?
Well, what do we
All
got?
right, we had Doug Savannah. Oh, it's coffee time. Good morning, Coffee Cult. We have Huge Ass. Keem's only kryptonite is the word specific. Also, Keem, please stop hating ducks. Quack, quack. Rum for breakfast. Knightmare. Give Keem a free duck for this story. I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. I think the ducks are long gone. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see today, though. We have Jag. I don't know how to say that. Tommy C the goat. Rum for breakfast. If you're doing lolcow into man, you don't drag normies into your gags. It doesn't end well. Don't mix in their personal relationships. Then we had drama alert. Dear viewers, save the show. Everyone gift 5 members.
Yeah, you know, save the show.
Off. Almost crashed the cyber truck. Drunk on Lolcow Cafe. Oh my god! I should have shown up with like a little like fake wheel, like a little steering wheel, and then like my bottle of Kraken in my hand. I thought that would have been a good bit, but it's a little past that. Tommy C is short for Thomas Cooks. LCU is just another arm of the commentary verse, just another street in the town of Salem. Honestly, we're like the Twilight Zone of the internet. I feel like,
it is very unique what we're doing here. I mean, it is.
I love it though. It's so much fun, and there's never a dull moment. There's always
a lot more pressure on you, but yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
It's a lot of fun.
It generates its own content. I mean, if you follow this whole thing. It generates its own content. That's amazing. I've never seen anything that could do that. Like, it's amazing.
I know, it's amazing. And this weekend summed up Duckgate, Breathalyzer Gate, Bible Study Gate, Gamer Word Gate.
There you go.
The Gamer Word.
I gotta be honest with you. Like, I mean, I don't think there's anything going on in the commentaries anywhere interesting unless you want to talk about the Destiny stuff. Which is
I am not a huge follower of all of that stuff, so I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
If you want that, it's just a fucking.
I heard a little bit.
Everybody's a ped. Everybody's a ped. Yeah, that's
great. I mean, isn't that like the majority of like?
That's what happened to commentary. That's literally what happened to commentary. You know,
I can think of so many people that I stopped watching.
Age of consent stories and all what have you. They're getting to the bottom. Bunch of people that what got Mudahar in trouble is he's running around saying he's an engineer. But you know what? He's not the only one guilty of that. People are fucking saying they're crisis counselors, engineers, lawyers, survivalists. The YouTuber, name a YouTuber, and I'll tell you exactly. Historians. I mean, it just never ends.
I mean,
everybody just
all of those jobs
apart.
Are going to be taken from AI soon. So.
Yeah.
They better watch out.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody's, even ours. AI is gonna take us too. They're gonna have like AI Batgirl up here, like fucking robot girl talking to everybody as entertainers.
Absolutely. All right. Do we have any more? We have
Lolcow Cafe Love Phones could be the biggest one yet. Shout out to Glory Hunters. Batgoon needs a soccer pill.
You know what the problem with we would need the public. It does. The love phones does not work. We need a channel that people could call in just for love phones, and it has to be the public. We cannot just
work with this setup.
No, we would not work with this setup.
And we're not having a Jaffe situation where we put up a fucking phone number on the goddamn screen for randos to fucking call just for them to talk about, things that will get us fired. So we're not going to have.
I have experience in controlling phones like that.
I can wrangle the tards. I can speak their language.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh my god. We also have Keem 2988. Just use
the SFTP server?
Everything to be Jerry.
Hold on a second. I want to interrupt you. Would Keem go for that? I don't think maybe. Like, not yet. Let me work on it. I'm not gonna turn this into counting ducks. I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna talk to him if he's okay with it, and then that we could use the SFTP server. Yeah, but I mean that's gonna be up to him. And if no is a no, I'm not gonna fight. Panic Pun, good man. Have Batgirl show up on SFTP for love phones. I think in SFTP and the commentaries community's position right now, Batgirl needs to be nowhere near it.
It's like
hey, I got news. I'm me and Willie Mack and Nick are the only ones left. All you have is these speds that live with their parents trying to talk about ped stuff. That's it. It's like we're going to lose. We're going to lose the battle. We're just putting up a valiant fight after this. And yeah, oh no, it's really down to that. It's that bad. I can't stress it enough. It's just that bad. We only have a couple seconds left. Anything you want to throw it out?
I just hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for supporting us and viewing our show and getting woke with us.
Yes,
today.
Wake you up with the coffee from the talent all the way. I hope you watch the next show. I hope you watch Reapers and give it a chance. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Bye.